Hello, it's me, Sindy. Look where I am. A lot of snow arrived yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I thought I'm taking you with me into nature, sharing with you this beautiful landscape. But there's also another reason why I wanted to do this video. I want to talk about Venus and the Venus cycle. Many of you know that Venus is associated with love and beauty and harmony. That's all true, but it's not all. Venus is much more. And I know that people who are not interested in those topics that are usually associated with Venus, they might think of Venus as a superficial planet and, well, not gaining the wisdom that actually is embedded in the symbolism of Venus and her cycle. So, well, what is Venus? When you study the Venus cycle, you really study a cycle, and the understanding you gain is first and foremost of how life is cyclical. So Venus goes through phases. She's the morning star and she's the evening star. She gets born, she dies, and she gets reborn. That's what happens with all our lives. Many, many times our lives unfold in cycles. We experience beginnings, hates, and endings, and new beginnings all the time. So our lives are not linear. And within that cycle of Venus, Venus creates a 5-pointed star, a pentagram. And when you study the Venus cycle, you know that it's not only Venus. It's quite dangerous and a lot of snow here. Well, you understand that there are actually 3 bodies involved in creating the 5-pointed Venus star. So we have Venus, we have the Sun, and we have Earth. And each of these heavenly bodies symbolizes something. And it's important to understand what kind of alignment is happening within the Venus cycle and what it means. So we are not talking only about Venus. We are not only talking about the divine feminine. We are talking about the whole cycle of life, all experiences you can have. And when you look at your personal 5-pointed Venus star, the Venus pentagram in your birth chart, you see 5 signs on that Venus star. You simultaneously have 5 signs that are activated through the Venus star, or actually highlighted in your chart. So we all have 12 sections in our birth chart and 12 representing 12 areas of life. But the Venus star highlights 5 of these. And one is very important. It's your Venus star point, the head of your 5-pointed Venus star. You can see this. This is actually a lake, and in the summer I came here. I made a video. Or did I? No, I didn't. I made a video. I posted it only in the story. But I was here once before, and I took pictures of a beautiful sunset. I don't know if you can remember. Well, yeah. The thing is that we have 5 areas in our lives highlighted through the Venus pentagram, and you have ruling planets of these 5 signs. So it's not only about Venus. The star is created by or within the Venus cycle, but then you have other planets, other signs, and you have the morning star, evening star phases, the warrior, the lover goddess. It goes very, very, very deep. And when I studied the Venus cycle, the Venus pentagram, I was so amazed by how much information it actually reveals. And Many of you know that I've created a course of my own because I understood that the information the Venus Pentagram gives is so vast and so deeply transforming that my hope is that people will study the Venus cycle themselves. I hope that people will not be only dependent on astrologers, people who have studied the subject for long and can transmit the message your birth chart tells you or wants to reveal, but that actually people will study the cycle of Venus themselves and their birth charts. That's why I created my course in a very practical manner. So I have worksheets and I have, at the moment, I have 100 slides to teach the Venus pentagram. So I have a lot of material. I really want people to get what it is about, that it's not about love and light, and it's not about women. It's not about, one part of the human experience. It's about everything. It's about the whole, and regardless of how you identify, we all have Venus in our charts. Venus has a message for all of us, and the Venus star has something to say about the flow of creative energy within our lives. And that's actually what a big part of the feminine is. It's the flow of creative energy, the life force. So we all have this in our lives, and well, I want people to learn this tool, to use it as a way to connect to the divine. Astrology is a tool that helps you have this relationship with the divine. It's a language that helps you understand the messages the divine sends you. So that's my great hope, that people will learn this language, and that you have this personal experience of being in relationship with the divine, of having a lively relationship, not only depending on other people who tell you something about what the divine is and what kind of messages God or Goddess may have for you, but that you actually are able to follow your life cycles yourself, and that you can build on this relationship. And as an astrologer, I know that sometimes you cannot see the message yourself that easily. That's why it's always beneficial to see someone who has studied the topic, whatever it is, and to have this kind of channel and a message coming from someone else. But I believe, and I've seen, that there are things that the divine wants to reveal to you on a personal level, not through someone else, but through you, directly into your heart. So yeah, that's my hope, that I can be one part of the chain in this whole relationship between people and the divine. And my next course starts on Saturday, this Saturday, January 14th. And yeah, if you want to learn this new tool, and if you want to gain more understanding about the creative force in your life, about your relationships and the gift you are meant to share with the world, then I invite you to join us on Saturday. It's 5 weeks, and it will be a journey within your life, your personal life, and I know it will be beneficial. So yeah, that's all for now. I'm trying to, I have been here before, I remember this one. Yeah, we'll have a walk here in this beautiful place. It's really nice. And I hope you all are well. And see you next time. Bye bye. Well, there's something else I want to do with you. I want to build a current Venus star with you. Real quick, let's see if I can find a good location. Oh, it's quite deep snow here. Somewhere there has to be a nice tree. Let's see. So I found a place. Well, let's build the Venus star. You know my tool? One of my favorite toys when I was a child. And we will build a 5-pointed Venus star with this amazing tool. And then we will look what signs we have on the Venus star. That's it. 5-pointed Venus star. Venus Pentagram. Well, you know probably, if you have followed my Instagram or my website, that we are in a Libra Venus star point period. I hope this sticks. So Libra is currently the head of the Venus star. And we have 4 other signs on the Venus star. Let's see if I can get those signs onto the star. So one of them is Capricorn. Yep, Capricorn. And Capricorn is the receiving hand to Libra. Yes, and before that Capricorn, not Leo, another fire sign. Ooh, where are you? Hiding. Here you are. Aries. So Libra receives from Aries and from Capricorn and gives to Leo. Is this right? Woohoo! And Gemini. So, yeah. And as you can see, I have one more sign here in my hand. Woohoo! And this is the sign of Scorpio. Libra is the previous Scorpio Venus star point. And we are now in a transition phase, meaning that the Libra Venus star point, or the point that is now in Libra, will go back one more time to Scorpio in 2026. After 2026, we will have Libra on the Venus star. The Scorpio period is fading out. Now we are in a Libra Venus star point phase, and Libra got activated in October last year, October 2022. And before that, Libra was, or the last Venus Sun conjunction in Libra happened in 1879. So the period of that era ended in 1880. So it's quite a long time since Libra has been on the Venus star, but now it's back. Well, this is how the current Venus star, the 5-pointed Venus star, the Venus Pentagram looks. Yeah, now I'm going to make some photos probably. Let's see if I can get some beautiful pictures. And as you can see, we have two fire signs. We have Leo and Aries, and we have 2 air signs, Libra and Gemini on the Venus star. That's also important, the element. Well, but that's enough for today. Bye bye. On my way out of the forest, I hope I'm on the right track, but I can hear cars. The street is near, so I must be. That was beautiful, but also exhausting. A walk in the deep snow, but beautiful, the quietness. There are traces of humans I'm close to civilization. Yeah, I'm arriving. Woohoo!